Hello everyone, so my name is Mukhtar for all those who are watching this for the first time. It is actually the first video as well, so anybody who doesn't know me, it's Mukhtar. I'm a hairstylist and educator based in Bradford, and I'm starting a new journey with my fitness. So I got to a point where I was going to the gym, doing lots of different activities, but I wasn't seeing much progress. I was kind of at like a standstill, and it was about time that I took things to another level, and that's when I've contacted Ayrton, who's a fitness coach, online coach, and who's going to be doing a bit of work with me. So I've got him on the laptop today. So let's say hello. Can you hear me, Ayrton? Hello, you okay? Yeah, so we're going to start there. So what we actually doing today then, if you could just quickly talk us through that.
Yeah, so we had a conversation the other day of exactly what it is that you want to achieve out of the coaching.
Yeah.
So today we're looking at, I've put everything together for you.
Yeah.
I've built out your profile on the app. We've got a training plan to be looking at, as well as your nutritional side of things and a few other bits and pieces. Today's call, even though I've had a bit of technical difficulty, is about just generally just getting you be able to find your feet, showing you exactly where everything is, exactly what I've put together for you, give you a rundown of it all. Nothing is set in stone, so if you hate any of it, then we can change it. If you love it, then fantastic. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing today.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. For me, it's really exciting because this year I decided like that's it. I'm gonna step things up a bit, and I think this is it. This is what I needed, really, to be honest with you. I think a lot of the time people, like even myself in the past, I've been a bit like, okay, I'm doing all right, but I think it gets to a point where you do need that support, and I feel like this will give me that additional support, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're using some sort of an app. I'm not very technical, so Ayrton's going to go through that with me now. So I'm going to go back onto that, and then I'll come back on and let you know how we got on.
As you can see here, we logged on, had a quick chat, and then Ayrton showed me the system and how it works. So obviously all the dashboard, went through all the details, and I was so impressed with it. It was really impressive because I realized that you can log absolutely everything on here. So it's fantastic. So Ayrton's just showing me all the little sections on here and how it all works, and I was super impressed.
Right, so that went super well. I've just had the meeting with Ayrton and it was fantastic. Today we went through, navigated through the app, and Ayrton went through like the different options of what there is, and it's amazing. I'll put a little bit of a I've done like a bit of a screen recording because I had a few technical problems, not a few, but quite a few problems on here. We couldn't get the video up, so I had to do like part on my phone. So these are just the things that you've got to do. Like things can happen, like in terms of technical problems. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think there's a lot involved because there's not just like the fitness side of it, it's like how you're feeling at the end of the day. You're doing a daily update in the morning of your weight. So, you know, it's very like organized in terms of that. And I really like that because I really wanted to get some organization into my routine because I think I'm lacking that at the minute. And I think this will be great for me because I feel like it's going to give me that sort of structure, which I've got some sort of structure, but it's very much like hit and miss. So I think this is going to give me a lot of structure in terms of where I want to be, and you know, there's how to manage your, you know, your food, your mood, you know, absolutely everything, you know, on that app. So it's fantastic. And then, you know, if I need to ask him any questions, I can just like send him a quick message from the app as well. So it's really great. I can put pictures up on there. And it just, you know, it works a lot of things out for you. In terms of where I am at the moment, so it's obviously the end of January now. I had like quite an interesting couple of years. The last couple of years, I feel like I've just been coping and just been getting through life, just not really not really living it, just getting through. And I feel like this year I said to myself, that's it, I'm going to make some changes. Without going into too much detail, and I'll probably go through that on the other videos. But there was a lot going on over the last couple of years, and sometimes what it does is, I mean, I've got a busy life with my work and everything else, and Sandy and all that stuff. So you know, I kind of like sometimes don't acknowledge it in terms of what's going on. But there's another coach. I mean, she's been doing some therapy sessions with me. That's also really helped me as well to get through. And obviously I'll talk a bit more about, I'm not going to go deeply into my personal stuff, but obviously things that can affect you and have affected me over the last few years that might affect you as well. So you know, just to sort of say, you're not kind of alone when you're dealing with this. And I feel like when there is somebody out there that has also gone through certain situations, then it kind of makes things easier to deal with. Like, you know, you might be looking at this and thinking, oh God, I'm going through that right now, but there is hope and there is light at the end of the tunnel, and we can get through this. But when you're going through it, you might think, you know, damn, like this is really like intense, and how on earth am I going to get through it? But then you've got to put things in place. You know, I've gone through points in my life where I thought, that's it, you know, I'm done, you know, I've had enough. And that's where it's got me to, you know, in terms of how I was feeling, you know, things that I was going through at the time. So yeah, which I will talk about. So today I just wanted to talk about what I've signed up for, and how you know, how I'm feeling about where I want to be sort of going, you know, in terms of like the future. So, you know, I think these next couple of days are going to be interesting, because I'm just going to be getting used to the app and getting used to like the new routine, the new food menu and everything else. So I've got a lot of work to be doing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, so definitely, if you want to carry on watching my videos, if you want to definitely subscribe to them, and you know, if you've not followed me already, you can. I'm also on Instagram, Snapchat as well, and TikTok, so you can get my links. I think if I have an option to put them somewhere, I will put them down as well. This is my first video, so yeah, I hope that you liked it, and do subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.